I'm Trent, and this is Vision Preparedness. Good evening, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. Good to see everybody on a wonderful, rainy, but warm Thursday evening into Ohio. Hope everybody is having a great day and looking forward to a weekend. Let's say hello to some folks. Michelle the Great, good to see you. She said, I hope you're doing well. One of my wonderful, amazing moderators in my Ride and Die Triple Threat Firearms and Defense Inc. Good to see you. Tracy K, good to see you. Old Mutt, hope you're doing well, my friend. Ontario Prepper, good to see you as well. For sure, for sure. Devil Dog Prepper, good to see you, my friend. And then, of course, there is the illustrious Unbiased LLC. Good to see you too. Hope you're doing well. Diana Mobley, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Jeep Girl, how goes it? J3GS Farm in the house. Good to see you. Prepared Irishman, glad you're here. From the other side of the fence, welcome, 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 welcome. Hope you're doing well. Go Prepping, good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Hunter, good to see you. Good to see you as well. Texas Prepped, welcome, 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 welcome. The Virginia Bushcrafter, good to see you too, my friend. I hope everybody's having a great Thursday. Yeah, today is Thursday, yes, or I wouldn't be here. But then again, I could be. Orion Preparedness, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. We got a hot topic, folks, and this literally hits home because it is in my backyard. And we have talked about a lot of things. Yaya Kot, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We got a lot of information I want to share with everybody firsthand, and I'm going to talk briefly about the train derailment. I don't know, my channel may get taken down or may get a strike. Who knows? Don't care. Anyway, February the 3rd is when the derailment happened. The first thing I thought about was, what can I do and my local group here do to help? And I do have a background in occupational safety and health. So after I said, slow your roll, think about what's going on, what's over there, what's everything, get some information before you go running in there. And then I started thinking, and I started listening to the local news, and I started doing my research. And I reached out to a couple friends that are industrial hygienists and was talking about the chemicals and everything. Basically, he said, stay put. So I did. So in spite of wanting to help that way, right then and there, we're watching it and keeping an eye on it to see what we could do maybe going down the line. So we're going to dive right into this and get this going, because I've got a lot of information I want to share with everybody. So, what do we know and what don't we know? What I'm going to attempt to do tonight is put this in a chronological timeline of what happened, what was said, what wasn't said, so forth and so on. I did mad research over the last 3 days, and I found a lot of great information, and I have a lot of great information to share. So I'm really not going to pay too much attention to the chat, and I purposely didn't put up the question there because I want to get all this information out to everybody, and hopefully by the time I'm done with that, then we can, answer questions, talk about preparedness for first and foremost. Okay, first of all, a train carrying hazardous materials heading from Pennsylvania to Illinois derailed early February the 3rd, causing a major fire and alarm over a possible imminent explosion. Okay, the situation has local people worried despite reassurance from officials, and has highlighted how volatile many Americans are to similar incidents. So here's my preface. The train itself was 9,300 feet long, okay? And the train weighed 18 tons. There was no hazardous material placards on the train. We'll talk more about that. So this is what we do know. So up to 2,000 residents living in the immediate area were evacuated as chemicals being carried by the train that is run and owned and operated by Norfolk and Southern Corporation were released to prevent explosion. These chemicals were released on purpose. We'll talk more about that as well. This all happened on the 3rd. Keep in mind, follow this timeline. The evacuated residents were told that they could return to their homes on February the 8th. 5 days later. You can't hear me. All right, then. How about now? Can you hear me now? 0 by 5. Not muted. I'm hiding information that's not favorable. Can you hear me now? Yes? Maybe? No? Possibly? Static. All right. That's very interesting because nothing has changed. Breaking up bad. Okay, give me 1 second here. We're going to see what we can do about this. Not good. Audio issues. Let me try this. A couple things I can do here. Thank you, though, for the heads up, folks. 1 second. All right, can you hear me now? And let's try this again. This is not good. Cord's not twisted. It's actually okay. Is that better? Much better. Great. Wonderful. Perfect. Thank you. All right. Well, we'll start this live stream over. How's that? Of course, somebody doesn't want us to talk about the topic at hand, but we're going to talk about it anyway. So with that, good evening. Good evening to everybody in the chat. Molly Soldier. Wonderful. Jeep Girl, thank you. Thank you, folks. Whoever that was that called me on the phone. And I have an idea of who it was. And yep, okay. Hope it's much better. Thank you, Triple Threat. And my chief operating officer even texted me. It's doing it again. All right, let's try this. Nope, mic's not falling. No good. So let's try this. All right, let's try that. Yeah, I know there's no video. I do have a different mic. How's that? Is that better? Worse? Maybe? 5x5? Okay, perfect. I just switched microphones. There we go. So I hope everybody can hear me now. 5x5, much better. Perfect. 5, yes. Okay, good evening. Welcome, everybody, to the debacle in Ohio. I'll say that, and we'll go from there. Yeah, I'm not going to move 15 hertz. I'm going to just talk. Yeah, until I start giving the goods, right. So welcome, everybody. Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. Welcome, Devil Dog, Rapture Ready, everybody that came in and everybody that I was speaking to that couldn't hear me. Welcome. We got a lot to cover. And what I'm going to attempt to do this evening is to talk about this train derailment and give some type of chronological order, okay? And follow me on this. I purposely turned off the questions. Everything is good, okay? So with that, let's dive into this. We all know about the train derailment. So what do we know and what don't we know? First of all, on February the 3rd, and I'm saying dates because I want you guys to understand this timeline. February 3rd, a train carrying hazardous materials heading from Pennsylvania to Illinois derailed early, causing a major fire and alarm over a possible imminent explosion. The situation has local people worried despite reassurance from officials and has highlighted how volatile many Americans are to similar incidents. So they were telling the citizens everything was okay. Okay. Now, first of all, the train was literally 9,300 feet long. That's how long the train was. And it weighed 18 tons. Okay. There was no hazardous material placards on the train whatsoever. Put a pin in that. We'll get back to that. So, people were evacuated. Up to 2,000 residents living in the immediate area were evacuated as chemicals being carried by the train, which is owned by Norfolk Southern Corporation. The gases were released purposefully to prevent an explosion. Now I'm going to put a pin right there. I do have a background in occupational safety and health. So we do know that they say that they were concerned about a explosion because the tankers were getting hot. What? I didn't turn off chat. Really? Oh, see? That's crazy. This is interesting. This is very interesting. Nope. This is an internal mic on a brand new laptop. So, let's try this. How's that? Yep. It's a brand new laptop. This is a gaming laptop that has freaking 2 terabyte hard drive and 24 gigs of RAM. That sucks. Well, let's see. Check test 1, 2. And what about now? I know it was fine. Okay, let's try this again. Better? Good to go. 5 by 5. Okay. My hands are in the air and I am not touching anything. This is very, very, very interesting. So, with that, thank you, Hudson Valley. So, with that, we know the train derailed on the 3rd. People were evacuated. Train operated by Norfolk and Southern. They purposely drilled holes into these tanks to release the gases because they were afraid it was getting too hot and going to blow up. Let's see here. Okay. This is, yeah, they do, Cut. Yeah, choo choo, whatever. The choo choo. This is not good. Check test 1, 2. Everything on my end is good. So today in sports, the Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl. How's that? Thank you, Hudson Valley. I may have to dump Yard Stream and stream straight from YouTube. We'll try that. Yep, they did drain them purposely. Now, hands in the air. Yeah, this is insane, and I did nothing. So I'm gonna just read. So with that, and we'll see. Y'all let me know when it dies out. I'm floored. I am absolutely floored by this. So the residents were told that they could go back home. Man, okay. I tell you what. 50 people in the chat. I don't have it. I already did. The mic's right here. Earpiece has nothing to do with it. That's just me hearing myself. I don't need to use that. Let's try this. So is it gone? Is it better? Okay. All right, Mike. Thank you. This is I already did that, ghetto. Tried that a couple of times. Could be the mic cord, which could be. Stay out of the rain. Okay. So let's do this. How's that? Is that any better? Yes or no? 5 by 5. How's that? Yes. Good. Good. Perfect. Yes. Okay. All right. Here we go. We're going to roll with this now. I'm still going to blame it on YouTube, but we'll go from there. Technology's hell. And I said it and I ain't taking it back. So we're half an hour into this, and I don't even have a fourth of the story. Okay. Anyway, good see experience with Sassy. Thank you. A train. So the train weighed 18 tons. Okay. The train was 9,300 feet long. Up to 2,000 residents living in the immediate area were evacuated. And the local authorities, see, I didn't touch nothing. Okay, we're going to do this. Settings, audio. All right. I did. Yep. Is that better? Yes, no, maybe. The Chiefs played the Eagles. And from there, it was a Super Bowl that nobody did better. Okay. All right. So this microphone is going in the trash. And we're going to go with thank you, Hudson Valley and everybody else. And we'll go this way. Okay. So here we go. 2,000 plus people were evacuated from their house. 5 days later, the authorities told the people they could go back home. 5 days after this purposefully chemically released induced chemicals, which we'll get into the chemicals. I actually have pictures that I was told not to share from a very good source that was on site. And I'll say this: the pictures you've seen on the interwebs do not do it justice. They evacuated a mile radius, okay? They said once they set it on fire, it could affect a 200-mile radius, okay? After they drilled holes into the tankers to release this soup of toxic chemicals into the ground. And they said they released it into pits, and then they set it on fire. Now, all right. They don't want me to talk about this. So I'm going to spin up a new live, and I'll be right back, folks. Forgive me. We'll go from there. I'll spin up a new live, and we'll do that. See you in a moment.